One faded ribbon tied around the drawer pull. You wore it in your hair on that soft September day. The wind kept trying to take it, but your laugh made it stay. Later you tied it gently where the old wood wouldn't close. Said every stubborn corner needs something kind to hold. I did not know then how small things learn to last, or how a strip of blue could hold the whole past. The ribbon in the drawer keeps your tenderness near, not loud enough to haunt me, not weak enough to disappear. The ribbon in the drawer has faded into grace, but every time I touch it, I remember your face. I keep my letters folded, I keep my winter clean, but that one little ribbon knows the girl I used to be. The one who believed softly, the one who danced too slow, the one who had your shoulder when the lights were low. Maybe I don't miss the promise, maybe I don't miss the pain, maybe I miss the simple way you tie beauty to plain. Let the guitar bend gently, let the piano confess. A heart can hold a ribbon and call it tenderness. The ribbon in the drawer doesn't pull me apart, it only ties a quiet bow around a healing heart. The ribbon in the drawer still carries something true, a little faded color that once belonged to you. One faded ribbon, the room settling slow. I close the drawer carefully and let the old love go. Your goodbye had gold on it, that's why it hurt so fine. You didn't leave me ugly, you didn't leave me loud. You kissed me like a gentleman and disappeared into the crowd. almost thanked you for it. That careful little wound, the way you made disaster look beautiful in the room. You had a gift for ending without looking cruel, and I had a gift for loving what I knew I shouldn't do. Some men leave with thunder, some leave with shame, but you left like a slow song that forgot to end my name. Your goodbye had gold on it, shining while it cut. You gave me just enough heaven to never close it up. Your goodbye had gold on it, too pretty to survive. You walked away so softly, I didn't know I'd die. I kept your last words folded in a place I never showed, not because they comfort me, but because they still glow. The lights were low and leaning, the band was almost done, and I was still believing we could outrun the sun. But your eyes had made a promise your hands could not obey, and I learned the cruelest leaving is the kind that looks like grace. I could forgive a liar, I could hate a fool, but how do you stop missing a man who broke you beautiful? Your goodbye had gold on it, shining while it cut. You gave me just enough heaven to never close it up. Your goodbye had gold on it, too pretty to survive. You walked away so softly, I didn't know I'd die. If you had slammed the door, I could hate the sound. If you had cursed my heart, I could burn you down. But you held me like a prayer, then let the prayer go cold. Now every little ending looks dressed in your gold. Your goodbye had gold on it. Let the whole room hear. It made a saint of sorrow, it made a church of tears. Your goodbye had gold on it, and I still see the shine. You didn't take forever, but you took the sweetest time. Your goodbye had gold on it. That's the cruelest part. Even now it glitters in the ruins of my heart. turned every evening kind. It caught the tired daylight and gave it back to mine. The window you painted yellow, never asked the sun to stay. It only held the warmth a little when the day walked away. You painted in an old shirt with color on your wrist, laughing when the brush slipped and landed where it missed. You said a room gets lonely when it forgets to glow, then opened up the window to let the quiet blow. No one else would notice that golden crooked line, but I see your whole heart in it every time. The window you painted yellow, turned every evening kind. It caught the tired daylight and gave it back to mine. The window you painted yellow, never asked the sun to stay. It only held the warmth a little when the day walked away. I could paint it over, make the old frame clean, but I don't trust perfection with the places you have been. There's beauty in the uneven, there's comfort in the warm. You taught a little room how to welcome back the morning. Let the piano lean softly, let the guitar answer low. Some colors do not fade, they only learn to glow. The window you painted yellow no longer pulls me down. It only lights the memory of the love that lived around. The window you painted yellow, soft as something true, a golden little corner that remembers me and you. The evening comes slowly, the frame holds the light, and your yellow window keeps blessing the night. Blue was not the color till you walked away. I used to call it midnight, I used to call it rain, I used to call it music when the old band played in pain. But after you were gone, love, every shade had changed. Even gold looked tired, even candlelight felt strange. room did not accuse me, the glass did not complain, but everything grew quiet in the shape of your name. I thought I knew the sorrow, I thought I knew the tune. Then your goodbye painted shadows across the heart of the room. Blue was not the color till your love left me this way. It was only just a feeling till it learned my name that day. Blue was not the color till your silence touched my skin. Now every slow song wears it when the old hurt walks back in. You had that kind of leaving that looked almost kind, a gentle little murder of a woman's peace of mind. You kissed me like a promise, then vanished like a sigh, and I kept the wound polished so it wouldn't look like mine. The guitar bends around me like it knows the truth too well. Some loves don't go to heaven, some stay beautiful in hell. I did not ask for pity, I did not curse the flame, but the night became a witness to the color of your name. Blue was not the color till your love left me this way. It was only just a feeling till it learned my name that day. Blue was not the color till your silence touched my skin. Now every slow song wears it when the old hurt walks back in. I have worn red for courage, I have worn black for grace, I have smiled at my reflection like I recognized her face. But when the piano trembles and the saxophone leans low, the color I became for you is the only one I know. Blue was not the color till I lost your hand in mine. Now it burns behind my eyelids like a church of broken light. Blue was not the color, but tonight I'll sing it true. If sorrow had a velvet voice, it would sound like loving you. Blue was not the color till you walked away. Now I wear it like a melody that refuses to fade. Clothespins on the line click softly in the breeze. You were hanging white shirts under sleepy maple trees. held the basket open. You hummed some broken tune, and the whole yard turned golden in the quiet afternoon. It wasn't much to others, just laundry in the light, but I felt my life get softer standing there beside. Clothespins on the line held more than cotton there. They held a little season when love was simple air. Clothespins on the line, swinging gentle, worn and true. Every piece of sunlight still leads me back to you. Now the yard is different, the maple's growing wide, and I don't hang the white shirts quite the way you liked. But when the evening settles and the small wind starts again, I hear those wooden pieces like a song from way back then. Maybe love is not the thunder, maybe love is not the flame, maybe it's clean linen and someone saying your name. Let the saxophone breathe lightly, let the old keys move slow. Ordinary moments are the hardest ones to let go. Clothespins on the line no longer make me fall, they only hold the sweetness of when we had it all. Clothespins on the line sway beneath the fading blue. Not a chain around my heart, just a soft proof of you. The basket rests empty, the evening turns thin, and the little wooden clothespins keep holding the wind. The spare key under the mat, was never hidden well. You said a loving home should be easy to tell. I'd come in late from working with a whole day on my face, and find your old blue sweater on the back of my chair. You never made a speech, you never tried to shine, you just made a little doorway feel like it was mine. The little piece of trust where all my lonely went. The house is quiet now, the porch light learned to sleep. I swept the step this morning, but the memory runs deep. I don't need to turn it, I don't need to go inside. I only pass that doorway and feel you by my side. Maybe love is shelter, maybe love is room, maybe it's a key left waiting under a faded moon. Let the hammer rise gently, let the bass walk slow. Some doors close softly, but never fully go. The spare key under the mat, no longer calls me back. It only shows the sweetness of the home we almost had. The spare key under the mat lies quiet, worn and true. I learned what welcome was because I once had you. I left it where you placed it, beneath the woven brown. Some memories open softly without turning around. I don't break in public, but I break real good alone. I smile at the table when they asked about your name. Said I hadn't seen you lately, like that didn't taste like flame. I wore my dress like armor, I wore my mouth like steel. Nobody saw the shaking underneath the way I healed. There's a kind of woman who won't let sorrow show, not because she's empty, but because she's been too low. I save the ugly crying for the room nobody sees, then come back looking royal with the blues inside my knees. I don't break in public, I don't fall apart. I let the night get private before I deal with my heart. I don't break in public, but don't think I don't bleed. Some women suffer quietly and still refuse to plead. You thought I'd make a scene, You thought I'd call your bluff, but I have learned that silence can be louder than enough. I let you keep your story, I let them call me cold, but I know what it cost me to let go and look composed. The guitar understands me, it bends but does not bow, and I have learned from music how to hurt with honor now. So pour the room a slow one, let the Hammond testify. I may not show the wound, but that don't mean I didn't die. I don't break in public, I don't fall apart. I let the night get private before I deal with my heart. I don't break in public, but don't think I don't bleed. Some women suffer quietly and still refuse to plead. Don't mistake my lipstick for a soul that never cracked. Don't mistake my walking for a heart that didn't look back. I have cried without witness, I have prayed without sound, but every time I rose again, I owned a little more ground. I don't break in public, let the whole band know. I keep my hurt in velvet and my head lifted slow. I don't break in public, but tonight I'll let it sing. A queen can lose a lover and remain a queen. I don't break in public, that's not how I was made. But alone with the blues, I let the truth behave. Tender was the warning, but I called it love. You never came in loud, you never played the fool. You had a sinner's patience and a gentleman's cool. You poured me one more promise with your eyes half closed. I should have seen the danger in the way you move so slow. Your hand was not a prison, your mouth was not a chain, but every time you touched me, I forgot my given name. Some hearts don't need a weapon, some fires don't need a spark. You made ruin feel like velvet, you made trouble feel like art. Tender was the warning, sweet was the fall. You never had to ask me, I gave you it all. Tell salvation with goodbye in your eyes. You smiled like a secret no saint could keep, and I followed that smile where the lonely women weep. The room got smaller, the music turned thin, and my better angels stopped checking in. I knew you were leaving before you touched the door, but wanting has a hunger that remembers what it's for. I should have called it danger, I should have called it done, but your shadow crossed my body and I walked into the sun. Tender was the warning, sweet was the fall. You never had to ask me, I gave you it all. Tender was the warning, soft was the lie. You look like salvation with goodbye in your eyes. Now I don't curse your name, I don't blame the night. Some beautiful disasters know how to hold you right. I only blame the part of me that heard the sirens sing and still leaned closer, like pain was a holy thing. Tender was the warning, slow was the flame. I lost myself smiling when you whispered my name. Tender was the warning, and I knew it was true. The sweetest kind of danger always comes dressed like you. Tender was the warning, I heard it too late. Some love walks in softly and leaves with your face. The note on the fridge curled softly at the edge. Blue ink in your handwriting beside the list for bread. You wrote, don't skip your supper, then drew a crooked star. I never knew a sentence could travel back so far. No roses on the table, no thunder in the sky, just one small piece of paper teaching me why. The note on the fridge knew how gentle love could be. Not loud, not proud, not perfect, just enough to stay with me. The note on the fridge still keeps that morning true, a little blue reminder of how I belong to you. The kitchen light is softer than it used to be. I move around it slowly, like you might turn and see. The bread goes cold by evening, the clock forgets to care, but I can almost hear you laughing from the chair. Maybe love is not a promise carved in gold or stone. Maybe it's a crooked star that makes a room feel home. Let the piano answer, let the guitar breathe low. Some tender things stay simple, so the heart can know. The note on the fridge doesn't break me like before. It only warms the silence when I pass the kitchen door. The note on the fridge is faded, soft and true. I keep it there for memory, not because I'm waiting for you. The room goes quiet, the old light turns thin, but your crooked little star still lets kindness in. The dark learned my name before you did. I was standing in the doorway with my courage wearing thin. You looked at me so gently, like you knew where I had been. No promise on your tongue, no halo in your eyes, just a little bit of danger, dressed up sweet and civilized. I should have stepped backward, I should have let it pass, but your silence had a rhythm that pulled me through the glass. I had survived the lonely, I had made peace with pain. Then you walked in softly, and the dark learned my name. The dark learned my name. When you held me close, every scar I buried started reaching for your ghost. The dark learned my name, and it sang it back to me. You were only one night, baby, but you sounded like destiny. dress for worship. You never played the saint. You only touched the places I was too proud to name. The piano kept confessing what my mouth refused to say, and I became the woman I had hidden far away. Your goodbye came quiet, no storm, no broken glass, just the kind of leaving that keeps breathing in the past. I thought I knew my sorrow, I thought I knew its shape. Then you gave it melody and taught it how to ache. The dark learned my name when you held me close. Every scar I buried started reaching for your ghost. The dark learned my name, and it sang it back to me. You were only one night, baby, but you sounded like destiny. Yeah. If I could call it foolish, I could lay it down. If I could call you poison, I could spit you out. But you are almost holy in a dangerous way, and I have loved that trouble every night since that day. The dark learned my name, and I answered with fire. Every quiet little longing rose up like a choir. The dark learned my name. Let the whole room know I was never lost before you, but you taught me where to go. The dark learned my name. Now every lonely song knows where I belong. Your silence had teeth, and I smiled anyway. You didn't say you wanted me, you didn't say you cared. You only watched me softly till my better sense got scared. There was something in your stillness, like a knife beneath lace, something almost tender in that unforgiving face. I knew you were trouble, trouble knew my door, and I had been too lonely to be careful anymore. I heard my conscience calling, but your eyes cut through the sound. Some warnings come as whispers, some burn the whole heart down. You sigh It bit me slow, left a mark so deep I could not let go. Your silence had teeth, it knew where to start. You never raised your voice, but you tore through my heart. You touched me like a question that already knew the truth, like a prayer losing heaven, like a flame losing youth. I told myself one evening would not become a chain, but one taste of your darkness put music in my pain. No thunder had to find us, no glass had to break. You made a kind of ruin even grace could not mistake. I should have feared the softness, I should have left the room, but I mistook the danger for a rose about to bloom. Your silence had teeth, it bit me slow, left a mark so deep I could not let go. Your silence had teeth, it knew where to start. You never raised your voice, but you tore through my heart. Now I don't call you evil, and I don't call me blind. Some loves are built from hunger, some wounds are self-designed. But if I hear that quiet in another man's goodbye, I'll know the blade is smiling before it learns to lie. Your silence had teeth, and I bled in style. I wore the hurt like velvet for a little while. Yeah, your silence had teeth, and it taught me the cost of kissing something beautiful, already halfway lost. Your silence had teeth, I remember the bite. Some scars don't need daylight to glow at night. Three eyelids on the sill, morning gold on green. You kept that little fern beside the narrow glass, said tired living things only need a chance to last. You watered it on Sundays with your hair still undone. half a melody before the day begun. I thought it was just habit, just another thing you knew. But now that window teaches what I learned from you. The fern by the window keeps leaning toward the light, like the way you held my worry through an ordinary night. The fern by the window doesn't know you in a way. It only keeps on growing in your quiet kind of way. I almost let it wither when the winter settled in, but something in its patience pulled me back again. The street below keeps changing, new faces, signs, and rain. But one small green survivor still whispers through the pain. Maybe healing isn't running, maybe it's learning how to turn a little softer than yesterday allowed. Let the brushes move easy, let the bass walk slow. Even wounded things remember where the warm winds go. The fern by the window keeps leaning toward the light. Just a gentle way to breathe. 3 dry leaves fell, but the green stayed true. I watered it this morning and thought kindly of you. One red circle on a page we never turned. The calendar by the sink, had your writing in the square. Fix the shelf on Friday, buy peaches if they're there. You made the future simple, with notes and crooked lines, little plans beside the dishes, little hopes beside the time. I used to rush through mornings like they had nothing new. Now every ordinary date comes softly dressed in you. The calendar by the sink didn't know we wouldn't go. It only held our little plans in a tender row. The calendar by the sink keeps 1 month shining through, a paper kind of promise that once belonged to you. I should have thrown it out when the year had come and gone, but I left it near the window with its quiet numbers on. Not to keep from moving, not to live inside regret, just to honor all the small dreams a heart should not forget. Plans don't have to happen to prove they once were real. Some love is in the trying, some love is in the meal. Let the roads glow warmly, let the drums stay light. The life we almost lived can still bless me tonight. The calendar by the sink no longer asks for tears. It only marks the kindness that survived the years. The calendar by the sink faded soft and true, a little map of ordinary days I once believed with you. One red circle, the evening turning thin. I closed the old month gently and let tomorrow in. There was a night we didn't name, and maybe that's why it stayed. We never call it love, we never call it wrong. We only let the silence carry us along. Your hand found mine slowly, like it knew the cost, and I felt some guarded part of me get beautifully lost. No promises were spoken, no future had to bloom, but something close to forever moved quietly through the room. I should have stepped away, I should have known the end, but your eyes asked a question I could not defend. The night we didn't name The night we didn't name still burns without a flame. We left it in the dark, love, but it remembered us the same. I have known louder lovers, I have known cleaner pain, but nothing ever touched me like that almost in your name. You were close as a whisper, far as a prayer, and I kept wanting something I had no right to dare. The clock kept moving forward, the world stayed outside, and I became a woman with nowhere left to hide. I didn't ask you for tomorrow, you didn't ask me to stay, but we both knew we were changing in a quiet, dangerous way. The night we didn't name still knows where I hide. It lives beneath the music where my softer secrets lie. The night we didn't name still burns without a flame. We left it in the dark, love, but it remembered us the same. Maybe names make cages, maybe names make chains, maybe unnamed longing is the deepest kind of pain. If I could speak it now, I don't know what I'd say. Some truths lose their beauty when daylight has its way. The night we didn't name let the whole room rise. Every note grew taller, every shadow closed its eyes. The night we didn't name was never mine to keep, but it still walks beside me when the blues won't let me sleep. There was a night we didn't name, no vow, no sin, no claim, but some unnamed moments outlive the ones we frame. Fall-tide flowers wrapped in yesterday's news. You bought them at the market when the stalls began to close, not because they were perfect, but because nobody chose. Their stems were bent and thirsty, their petals nearly gone. You held them like a treasure all the way back home. I teased you for your softness, you smiled and let me see the things the world walks past were beautiful to thee. Market flowers at dusk still bloom inside my mind. You found grace in fading things and made the evening kind. Market flowers at dusk, no velvet gold or crown, just your hands around beauty before the night came down. We placed them in a water glass on the smallest kitchen shelf. You said, don't wait for perfect, then looked at me yourself. By morning they were leaning, but the room it changed somehow. Like love had crossed the threshold and refused to leave the house. Maybe romance is not roses. Maybe roses try too hard. Maybe it's a fading flower you carry through the dark. Let the bass move warmly, let the brush drums stay light. Tender things grow deeper when they almost lose the fight. Market flowers at dusk don't make me ache the same. They remind me how you loved without needing anything. Market flowers at dusk, I can see them even now. For tired little miracles you would not let bow. The glass is empty, the shelf is bare, but something soft and living still lingers there. Pretty lies burn slow, sweet enough to hold. They warm you like a lover, then leave you in the cold. Pretty lies burn slow, and yours burn best. I still feel the ashes sleeping in my chest. You never said forever, you were kinder than that. You only kissed my shoulder and let the silence act. I gave you all my caution, folded nice and clean. You gave me one look, baby, and walked right through the scene. The guitar knew before me, the piano tried to warn, but the heart loves danger when it's alone. like a lover, then leave you in the cold. Pretty lies burn slow, and yours burn best. I still feel the ashes sleeping in my chest. Your mouth was not a promise, but it sounded close enough. Your hands were not salvation, but they knew the shape of love. I let the night forgive you for the things you never said. Now every quiet hour finds your shadow in my bed. The organ held the room down, the bass line moved like sin, and I knew I was losing before I let you in. Pretty lies burn slow, sweet enough to hold. They warm you like a lover, leave you in the cold. Pretty lies burn slow, and yours burn best. I still feel the ashes sleeping in my chest. I don't need the truth now. Truth came much too late. Keep the fever, then pretend I never stayed. Some love is a matchstick, ooh, some love is a storm. Yours was a quiet fire that kept my sorrow warm. Pretty lies burn slow, sweet enough to hold. They warm you like a lover and leave you in the cold. Pretty lies burn slow, and yours burn best. I still feel the ashes breathing in my chest. Pretty lies, they don't die easy, they just burn low. Warm wind on my skin, your hand at my waist. The night moves slow around us, like it wanted us to stay. No thunder, no warning, no sorrow in the air. just your mouth near my ear, love, and music everywhere. The summer held its breath, the guitar bent the light, and I felt my whole life turning in the middle of the night. Warm wind on my skin, your love in the dark. You didn't say forever, but you left your mark. Warm wind on my skin, sweet trouble passing through. Every summer after still remembers you. You danced like you were leaving, but you held me like a prayer. I didn't ask the reason, I just followed you there. Your smile was almost gentle, your eyes were almost true, and every star above us leaned a little closer too. The drums kept brushing softly, the organ filled the space. I knew I'd lose tomorrow if I stayed inside that grace. Warm wind on my skin, your love in the dark. You didn't say forever, but you left your mark. Warm wind on my skin, sweet trouble passing through. Every summer after still remembers you. Maybe we were only one song beside the road. Maybe some hearts open just to let the fire go. But I don't call it foolish, I don't call it wrong. You gave me one night, baby, that could carry every song. Warm wind on my skin, your love in the dark. You didn't say forever, but you left your mark. Warm wind on my skin, sweet trouble passing through. Every summer after still remembers you. Warm wind, soft light, your name almost gone, but not quite. left my heart standing where you said goodbye, not on some old corner, not beneath some crying sky, just in that small silence between your breath and mine, where love looked almost decent and pain looked almost kind. I walked away graceful, I even closed the door, but something soft inside me stayed waiting on that floor. I took my name with me, I took my pride along, but the part that wanted you never learned to move on. I left my heart standing in the place where you let go. It keeps asking every shadow what the daylight doesn't know. With its hands open wide, you went on living, baby, but I left too much inside. I learned to laugh at dinner, I learned to sleep alone, I learned to tell the mirror that this house became my own. But music has no manners, it walks in when it wants and lays your voice beside me like a beautiful old haunt. I don't wanna need you, I don't want that chain, but the body can remember what the mouth will not explain. So I pour another quiet and let the record turn. Some lessons come from leaving, some from what still burns. I left my heart standing in the place where you let go. It keeps asking every shadow what the daylight doesn't know. I left my heart standing with its hands open wide. You went on living, baby, but I left too much inside. Maybe I should thank you for the woman I became. She wears her sorrow better, and she doesn't beg for flame. But sometimes when the room gets low and the piano bends, I feel her reaching backward for the night that never ends. I left my heart standing, but tonight I call it home. Every broken little piece of me has learned to sing alone. My prison, now you're only melody. I left my heart standing but it found its way through. Not back to your arms, baby, back to something true. The Sunday bus stop, you held a paper bag, 2 pairs in yesterday's newspaper, resting in your lap. The street was nearly empty, the sky was soft and gray. You said we had no hurry and smiled the clouds away. I used to think love needed somewhere grand to go, but you made waiting beautiful beside the road. The Sunday bus stop was never just a place, was your hand beside me and calm across your face. The Sunday bus stop held a quiet kind of truth. I didn't need the whole world when I was waiting there with you. The bus was 20 minutes late. You didn't seem to mind. You hummed into your collar like we had borrowed time. Now every slow arrival, every bench beneath the rain makes the city feel less empty and more like you again. No grand goodbye was waiting, no movie lights came on, just 2 hearts sitting gently while the afternoon moved on. Let the bass walk softly, let the saxophone sigh. Some simple hours stay golden long after they pass by. The Sunday bus stop doesn't hurt me like before. It only shows how little a loving heart asks for. The Sunday bus stop still carries something true, a quiet place in time where I once sat with you. Bus lights fade slowly, the street turns blue, and every gentle waiting leads me back to you. You were leaning by the staircase with your hands in your coat, like a man who had practiced how to leave without a note. I had lipstick on a wine glass and pride upon my face, but the air between us trembled like it wanted your embrace. No one else was watching, no one heard me fall. It only took your whisper to undo me after all. Some goodbyes are simple, some cut clean and fast, but yours kept walking slowly through the rooms I thought had passed. When the last light bent, I saw what love had done. It made a fool look graceful, it made a wound feel young. When the last light bent, I almost called your name, but the woman in the mirror would never be the same. The band was packing softly, the floor had lost its shine, but I could feel your shadow still standing next to mine. You said, "Take care, darling," like a stranger with my heart. And I hated how one sentence could tear a soul apart. I did not beg for mercy, I did not chase the door, but my hands began to tremble like they knew you'd be no more. I kept my voice steady, I kept my eyes dry, but 1,000 little endings were learning how to cry. When the last light bent, I saw what love had done. It made a fool look graceful, it made a wound feel young. When the last light bent, I almost called your name, but the woman in the mirror would never be the same. Maybe I was brave, maybe I was proud, maybe I was breaking too softly to be loud. If love was only passing, why did heaven feel so near? Why did one slow goodbye last longer than a year? When the last light bent, my heart broke open wide. Every truth I swallowed came rising from inside. When the last light bent, I let the sorrow sing. You left me with nothing, but nothing had a wing. When the last light bent, I watched you disappear and learned that quiet heartbreak can be the loudest thing you hear. knows the way you stayed. Little pieces of forever in a glass that never changed. The button jar holds a quiet kind of grace. Every lost and lonely thing found a tender hiding place. You kept it near the sewing box, beside the folded thread. Said broken things were useful if you loved them well instead. A black one from your winter coat, a pearl one from my sleeve. You laughed and said, don't throw it out, like loss could learn to breathe. I thought it was just clutter, just something old and small. Now I hear your mercy in the way those buttons fall. The button jar knows the way you stayed. Little pieces of forever in a glass that never changed. The button jar holds a quiet kind of grace. Every lost and lonely thing found a tender hiding place. I don't open it often, but I know where it is, waiting in the cabinet with all your gentle gifts. No grand romantic thunder, no diamond in the dark, just your hand saving pieces of everybody's heart. Maybe love is mending, not making something new. Maybe it is choosing what the world would lose. Let the piano move slowly, let the guitar answer low. Tiny things remember what the years don't know. The button jar doesn't ask me to cry, it only shines a little when the evening passes by. The button jar keeps your kindness clear, not a wound, not a chain, just proof that you were here. I closed the cabinet softly and let the room stay warm. A little glass of mercy waiting out the storm.